Hi guys, welcome to Colouring with Kay and thank you for joining me today. So I'm back with an updated completed pages in my Mythographic colouring books. This was a requested video. I think I've had a few other requests for updated completed pages in other series of colouring books like Rita Berman's. I will be doing that as well. And as I did not have a completed pages video for March, I think doing this sort of video with some completed pages from the past in certain book series is, you know, appropriate, I guess, because as you know, for those who watch my channel regularly, I have been moving house and it's been so stressful and so busy. And I'm just getting back into starting to film a little bit. I haven't sorted everything out yet completely. There's still a lot to do. So when I am a bit more settled, I am hoping to do a colouring space, colouring room tour. Anyway, let's get started with this. So these are all my Mythographic colouring books, and as you can see, there's quite a lot. I've got 15. I have counted them, so I've got 15 of them, which is quite a lot. So I'm going to put these right at the back here. This is definitely a bigger table than my previous setup, so I've just shut the blinds as well, or closed the blinds, or drawn the blinds, because the sun is streaming in, and yeah, there'd be shadows cast everywhere. So Mythographic Deep Blue, this one's by Fabiana Attanasio, and what have I got completed in here? I'm not actually sure if I've done any in here. I've got so many Mythographic books, but I really like the artwork. Oh yes, I've got this one. So this, I think, is one I did in June 2023. I think it was definitely a Derwent Inktense background. I recognise how it looks, and lots of metallic paint as usual, and yes, yeah, so that's that one. Quite like it. I like the brightness and the shininess there. I think that's all I've done really in deep blue, which isn't great. I should be doing more, but got so many books. So that one to the side now. Paradise. This of course is an older book by Fabiana Attanasio, where they still had the hidden objects. Now this is actually one of my favourite mythographics because it's just really beautiful. I'm not so keen on the hidden objects, but I don't mind them that much. It doesn't really stop me from colouring the book, but I like this one. This is really nice. I like the pink clouds that I've done. I really like the pink against the blue. So that's that one. And then what else? Don't want to miss any. Then there's this one. So this is the pyramid. I think the shading on the sand could be a little bit better. It's okay, but not fantastic. I think the background here with this sort of sky is with the Prismacolor watercolour pencils, and they are not very well made, I have to say. The quality on them is not great, but the actual pigment is gorgeous. The pigment itself is beautiful. And then I've got some actual loose glitter here, which is really, really glittery and bright. So there's that one. I don't put things back properly, me, but there you go. What's next? I really like most of the pages in this one. There's this one, which is the tortoise. I use some Sakura Jelly Roll glaze there for the black. Quite like this one. Again, the pencil colouring could be better, but this was in 2021. But still, I really like it. Then this is another one. I used some neons there with the jellyfish. This one was in 2020. Then this one, again another one in 2020. Some two birds, and then another one which is in 2021. I've done quite a lot in this one, so you can tell that it's actually one of my favourites. I think that sky's not great, but This one with the koi fish in the pond. I quite like how I've coloured the koi. I did look at pictures of koi and used it for inspiration to make the kois different. So I tried to make them a bit more realistic. And then this one is also in 2020, and I've got some Finnabair, something like that, glitter, which is like a black glitter, and yeah, really like that actually. Come out really nice. So there's that one. I like the planets in the background. I think I did a black Posca background as well. So there's that one, and yep, that's about it. So that's Paradise. Again, another one by Fabiana Attanasio. Just putting the paper back in correctly. So next one is Menagerie, and this one is another one by Fabiana Attanasio. Not actually sure if I've done one in here. I must have done one at least. Oh, yes, I have. So that's good. So I did this one. I actually quite like this one. When you haven't looked at your pages for a while and then you go back and there's some pages that you're actually quite impressed by. So this is one of them. This is actually one of them that I'm quite impressed by. I really like the background. I can't even remember what I used though. What is that? I don't know. This is why I should write things down. I think there is paint pen on top, but it looks like some sort of pastel, but it doesn't feel like pastel because it's not actually coming off. And I don't think, maybe if I might have fixed it, I don't know. I can't remember, but it's like a little take on the bokeh background. But yeah, I do like that. I love the colours I've used in the actual, this sort of chalice thing. And I like the colours I've used on the butterflies, and I really like the background colours. So yeah, quite pleased with that one. That one is one that I definitely like. When did I do that one? 2022 in September. So that's that one. Not sure I've done any other one in here. Nope, nope, definitely not. Right, okay. Wonderous. Now, this is by Alessandra Fusi. Now, I don't think I've coloured anything in this. And it's not that the artwork isn't gorgeous, because it is. It's really gorgeous. It's just very, very... I mean, I like detailed and intricate. I'm a very, you know, big fan of intricate, detailed, but some of this I'm a bit challenged by. I will colour in it. I will colour in it, but just not sure when. Sometimes it's difficult to tell where one thing ends and another thing begins. But the artwork is just stunning, and I do really want to do something in here. But I haven't as yet, which is a little bit sad, but my intention is there. So yeah, I will hopefully get to that. I think that might be the only one that I haven't actually coloured in. Right, Enchanted Castles, another one by Fabiana Attanasio. This is another one of my favourites. So you'll see that I've done a few in here. So there's this one, which is 2020 July. Not too happy with that. I mean, the tiger here is way too yellow, so I don't really know what's going on there. I think I used some ink tints, but yeah, the shading is not great, but you know, we all get better with time, don't we? So still appreciate that it was, you know, something that I tried out. So this one I do quite like. This is another one. This is June 2020. I like the Deco Art glitter that I've used there. Again, the pencil colouring could be significantly better, but you know, still all right. It's not that bad, I guess. But yeah, it's got some lovely pictures in, I have to say. Mythographic books are some of my favourites. This one again, another one in 2020. It's all right. I like the building. I'm not too keen on how I've done the background with the ink tints. I think that could have done with another layer because it looks a little bit patchy, but This one I like because it's more of a limited colour palette, and I like how all the colours tie in. Use some Deco Art glitter there. Yeah, that's not too bad. I quite like it. I like the colours. The blues and purples are some of my favourite colours. And then this one, yeah, that's all right. It's nice and bright and happy, isn't it? The shading on the are these poppies? I'm not sure, but the shading could be a little bit better. But yeah, I like the glittery parts that I've done. And that's it, Enchanted Castles, Fabiana Attanasio. Next one, Dream Garden, another one of my favourites, again by Fabiana Attanasio. Let's see what I've done in here. Right, this one I think was a buddy colour. And I remember asking my husband, because he goes, there's no date on here. And I said, yeah, can you write the date in? So he just wrote it here. Like, it's not supposed to be there. It's supposed to be at the bottom and quite inconspicuous. Not like that. So I was like, why did you put it there? But anyway, yes, it was in 2023. I quite like this. I like the dark greenish background. Yeah, I do like this, and I like that I like the pencil colouring against the metallic paints I've used. These look like the unicorn paints to me, which was, I think it's Lizzie's Art Studio UK. But yeah, her unicorn paints are absolutely stunning, and some of my favourites. But yeah, I do like that one, I have to say. This one, not my favourite. This one's January 2021. Not my favourite, but you know, I don't dislike it. It's always good when you don't dislike a page that you've completed. So yeah, that one is okay. I do like the blues I've used at the bottom here. Oh, look at that, sunflowers. That could be a really nice one to do. It's just so many pages yet to do. This one, now I do like this, and it does look quite autumnal, but I just think the depth of colour is just not there in the leaves. Like, yeah. Now this was in 2021 November. Yeah, like these berries could be better as well, but it's all right. You know, it's all right. It's not that bad, I suppose. But yeah. Okay, can I get this off? There we go. Right, so this one, which is like a fish, I quite like. I like that I've used the glossy accents in the eye, which really stands out. And the Rebecca's Art Studio, they're not called Art Studio, what are they called? Art Spirits, sorry. Art Spirits on Etsy, her ocean paints there for the water, which are gorgeous. And I did use my Inktense, I think, in the night sky, which I'm quite happy with. Is it? Actually, it might not be Inktense. I think that's just Prismacolor, because it looks a little bit grainy. I should have blended that out with a pencil, but yeah, it's not Inktense. I think it's Prisma. It's not bad. I quite like it. I think it's all right. Not my favourite, but then again, I don't have that many favourites. It has to be a favourite, it has to be quite outstanding to my eyes. This one I like. I like the pencil colouring on the flowers at the bottom here. That's what's my favourite part of the picture. And in fact, I did write down here what I used. So that's good. I even used some botanical stains, it says, in this background, which is good because it makes it look a little bit, I don't know, it gives it that textury look, which I quite like. But yeah, this is a nice one, I like that. I hope this video is not going to be too long and you're not bored. So that's Dream Garden, Fabiana Attanasio. And then Mythographic Magical Earth. This is definitely one of my favourites of Joseph Cattin Bangs. If you follow my channel, you know I don't really colour people, but small people who aren't the centre of attention, like this one here, I will colour pages with them on. This was something that I really enjoyed colouring because it's got a dragon, I think, on it. It's alright. I think I could have done a better job on this background here. This background I like, the pinks and the purples. This bottom bit, I think maybe that colour should have been included here. I don't know. It's okay. It's not too bad. I like how I've done my crystals, which is the usual way that I do my crystals, but that's that one. And then this one, right, this one is one of my favourites. I like everything about this page. I like the ladybirds, how I've coloured them. I like this pot. I like the background the most of all. I really do like the background. I cannot remember, what did I use? I think I used Inktense for the background, and I added a few layers, but yeah, this is definitely one of my favourites, I have to say, in my Mythographic coloured pages. This is another one of my favourites as well, just because I love yellow and black, and the bees, I love colouring bees. The background could have been better. I think I used some paints, so the background's okay. I'm not massively loving it, but I do really like everything else, and I like the washi tape, which I especially got for this page. And I wasn't actually going to put washi tape on it, it's just that I think I made some sort of a mark by mistake, and then I thought I'll cover it up with a border, and a honeycomb washi tape border is just perfect for this page. This is another one of my favourites. This book has got a lot of lovely pages in it. And then this is another one which is okay. Not my favourite. I don't think I've coloured it that brilliantly, but I like how I've done the Northern Lights, but apart from that, I'm not sure it's that great. So yeah, it's alright, it's okay. Don't hate it. If I don't dislike it, that is definitely a win. And then Labyrinth by Joseph Cattin as well. Not sure if I've done anything in here. I must have done one. So let's have a look. Yep, I did this one. Yeah, I remember doing this actually. It's 2024 January. I do like the colours I've used and also the various shiny bits. I really like the subject content of this page, which is the books. I do like colouring books. And I try to stick with a sort of a limited palette, and yeah, like that. Really beautiful book this, but I've only done one page in, I think. So I need to colour more in that. And then next, Wild Winter by Joseph Cattin again. And what have I done? I've done this one. I think this was a buddy colour. 2022 in March. It's alright. Not my favourite, but yeah, it's not too bad, I suppose. And then this one, which is like a bit of a Christmassy one. It's alright again. I used a Renaissance Colours Christmas Red there. Yeah, quite like it. It's not bad. And what else? Oops. Right, this is definitely one of the pages that I do really like, which is the White Rabbit. I really do like this page. I like how I've coloured the trunk of the tree in sort of rainbowish colours. I like how I've done the snow, the white rabbit. I like the background, which I've used Coliro, I think, Black Forest, I think it's called, the paint, but that's a beautiful black, sort of greeny black paint. But yeah, really, really like this page. It's always been one of my favourites. And then maybe that's it. That's it, Wild Winter. And then next we have Voyage. Voyage, I don't know why I said it like that. Voyage, Joseph Cattin. Okay, so there is this, which I think again might have been a buddy colour. It's alright. I mean, I'm not too, you know, enamoured by it, but still, it's alright. Again, don't dislike it. I think it's okay. That's a win. I don't know how I managed to get paint on this edge of the book, but typical me. Is that all I've done? Oh, I've done one more. This one, yeah, I do like this one actually. I like the dark background that I've done. I think I used some sort of Gansai, Tambi or Japanese paint, you know, the charcoaly dark sort of paints. So I do like that. I do actually quite like that. Oh, and I did another one. Oh, I didn't. Right, this one. This one is all right, but my dragon doesn't stand out as much because I didn't use colours that contrasted too much with the this sort of fire burning thing. Yeah, I should have used different shades of brown, I think, more obvious. But yeah, I still like it. I still like it. So, and I like the background colours, and I like the green how I've done in the centre. So yeah, it's all right. It's not too bad. Gosh, this is a long video for my standards anyway. Aviary now, another Joseph Cattin book. So I've got this one. I quite like this one. Ignore my phone in the background, guys. I should have put it on silent, but I forgot, and it's in the other room. This I really like. I do like this one. I like how I've done the crystals, and I think I put some Decor Art triple gloss medium on the crystals so it's shiny. Underneath it there's pencil, and then I use lots of metallic paint on the actual bird wings, and yeah, quite like that one. This one is another one that I did in winter 2023. It's okay. I'm not as pleased with it. I don't know what it is about it, but there's not enough contrast, I think, between the colours. Yeah, so I don't like it as much as I would have hoped, but anyway, it is what it is. You're always going to like some more than others. But yeah, I need to get back to that book and all. Frozen Fantasies by Fabiana Attanasio. We're nearly there now, guys. And if you've been with me all this time, I do thank you very much. There's this one, which was 2021. And we've got these like seal-like creatures. Yeah, it's okay, I guess. I don't think I've coloured many in here. There's this one which I do like. I remember doing this one, and there's such tiny details which I don't particularly mind, but when I say tiny we mean microscopic almost. But yeah, I like the colours I've used in that one and the glitter. And that's it. That is it for Frozen Fantasies. And then I've got Aquatic by Joseph Cattin. And I think I've only done one in here, which is this giant pufferfish, which I think I did on holiday. So this is 2020 August, and I used it with Inktense. I do really like this one actually. It's so nice and colourful and bright and makes me smile, so I can't not like it. And then I've got a new book, or newish, really new, like recent books, Shangri-La, which I'm actually colouring in at the moment, and I've got a whip. So Alessandra Fusi. So it's this one that I'm doing, so you're getting a little sneak peek. It took me ages to do the background. I used Arteza and then some Lightfast as well, Arteza Expert, and then I'm just doing the corals around, and yeah, that's my whip. Hopefully get it done for the end of April so you can see it completed. So that's that one. I do on occasion like doing pencil backgrounds because they give you such a lovely look. And then Crystal Kingdom by Veronica Kolinska, so you're getting a sneak peek of a completed page that you will see at the end of April. And it's this one here. Actually, hang on, I've got two. There's this one, which I've done in February. It just reminds me of ice creams, this one. It's the pink here in the trees, but yeah, quite like that one. And I love it, the pink against the blue. And then the other one is this one, which I completed in March, but you won't have seen because I didn't do a March completed pages, but you will see this at the end of April, which is the pyramids. Quite like this one. It took absolutely ages, but yeah, it's not too bad. Quite like it. So yeah, that's all my completed pages for the Mythographic colouring book. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope this video wasn't too long. Until next time guys, take care, happy colouring, bye.